Happy New Year. All right, so often in fitness, Pilates, yoga world, the new year hits and everyone runs to like do more and do a lot of things and have all these resolutions, and then it really falls off because it's not sustainable. And really, if we think about the time of year, and especially coming out of 2020, we might need to just like peel back, start simple, and just listen and take care of our bodies. So we are gonna just do some very simple stretches. We're gonna target like the hips and the legs today. So I've got a strap, I've got a yoga strap here. If you don't have a yoga strap, use a belt, a scarf, a rope, whatever you've got laying around. And you're gonna come to resting on your back. Just have the strap nearby. So go ahead and lay on your side and roll over onto your back. Wiggle around so that you get your ribs and your pelvis enough space. If you need to pad up your head, then by all means put a pillow underneath your head so it makes it easy for your body to drop into the mat. And the first thing you're gonna do is just let your arms rest wide, take your feet wide, and inhale, drop your knees one way. Exhale, pull yourself back to center, and then inhale, let the knees go the other way, taking your time. And everyone's range of motion is going to be different. Exhale, pulling back to center. Inhale again to the other side. Exhale, center. One more time to the other side, inhaling as you drop. Exhaling as you come center. Then from there, walk your feet a little closer together. Press into your feet and rock your butt or your pelvis towards your face. And then inhale, roll the other way. And do that 2 more times, just tuning into where do you like to go in your body, in your pelvis, right? Again, just starting smaller with less. Go a little deeper, but make it consistent for yourself, right? That's the trick. Find a nice level of your pelvis that doesn't feel like it's tipped too much to your face and too much towards your feet. Find a level. You could imagine you're like balancing a cup of coffee in your low belly. You're gonna press through one foot, but float the other leg up, and you're gonna take your strap around your foot. Now, if you want more calf stretch, you take it around the ball of the foot. If you want a little left, take it around the arch. Keep your pelvis level. As soon as we lift one leg up, we want to fall to that side. So use a little belly strength to level everything, and also gravity, right? Gravity is going to help you. You're going to bend and straighten this leg, but what I want you to think about is keeping your foot towards the ceiling. You're going to bend in as deep as you can, foot towards the ceiling, and then pressing the leg as straight as you can go. Do not force it. Just imagine it's like lubricating your joints rather than jamming your joints. Every time I bend and straighten, I think release as I bend, create space as I extend, especially around my knee joint. One more like that, bending and straightening. If your strap is around the ball of your foot, pull a little bit deeper, feel that stretch, and then slowly let your strap go into the arch of your foot. If you feel up to it, stretch the bottom leg out straight. Point and flex your top foot. And then you're gonna flex, and you're gonna take your leg a little side to side. Use your arms to guide the strap. And then take both straps in your hand and circle that leg. Try not to grip in your hips. Even if your knee is bent, try and release the hip crease and guide from circling the femur, the thigh bone, in the socket, not your whole torso going around and around. And then pull the leg a little closer towards you. Bend the bottom leg, bend the top leg, and plant that foot down. Take a moment. Do another rock of your pelvis towards your face and then towards your feet. Find your level. Notice if it feels any different already. Lasso your other foot, either around the ball of the foot or the arch. Can you keep your pelvis and ribcage level as you extend that leg as straight as you can? And you're going to breathe and bend in and then extend straight. Breathe and bend in and extend straight. Breathe and bend in, and then extend out. If you've got it around the ball of your foot, give it a little extra tug, thinking about space around the knee joint, releasing in the hip crease. And then slide the strap around the arch of your foot. If you want to, you can extend the bottom leg down, and then you're going to point and flex your top foot 3 times. And then you're going to flex and go side to side with that top leg. And then you're going to guide it into circles, keeping your pelvis and ribs stable. Going the other direction, releasing the hip crease. You can always go to the mantra, release the crease. And then bend that leg in, bend both knees, and plant the feet on the ground. Then from there, you're going to cross one leg over the other like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. Take your arms wide. Go, let your legs drop in the direction of the bottom leg. Pulling the top leg with the bottom leg, it's going to pull right across the side of that leg, across your hip, into the thoracolumbar fascia, or the lower back tissue. Breathe there. And then slowly pour yourself back onto the mat, thinking ribs, waist, pelvis. And then uncross and go the other way. Spiraling that way. Let the ribs fall. Use your bottom leg to pull a little bit against the top leg. And then as you come back to center, think ribs, waist, pelvis. All right, then you're going to roll to your side and then all the way over onto your belly. You're going to use the strap to give yourself a little bit of a quad stretch. So, this is not a fun setup, but I have no elegant ways of getting in there, but you can lasso your foot with the strap. Now, if you are flexible enough to grab your foot, do that, that's fine. But most of us don't have that capability and keep the pelvis level. So what you're gonna do is level off your pelvis and your ribs here. You're gonna take the strap around your foot. I don't want you to think about the deepest knee bend. I actually want your foot to push against your hand or your strap. So I'm pushing away from my body with that leg. And then I'm gonna press my pelvis and ribs into the mat as I lift my knee up. So as I stretch the front of my hip, I'm activating the back of my hip. That foot pushing against the strap is really gonna help me. And then if I want a little bit more, I can pull with my arms, thinking about the knee reaching out and up as my pelvis level, and then release. Maybe you wanna bend the knee deeper. If your knees are bothersome or you have meniscus issues, by all means, skip the deep knee bend. Press the foot into your hand or your strap, lift the leg up. Knee off, level pelvis. Lower down, bending in. Press the foot away, lift the knee, lower, and bend in. Then release that leg, whether it's with your strap or your hand, if I can get out. And then just take a moment and wiggle your pelvis side to side and see if that feels any different. All right, we do the other side. So, lasso the other foot or grab it with your hand. Level pelvis. You push your foot into the strap. Keep it as level as you can. You lift your knee up. You push your foot away. Pelvis as level as possible. Ribs as level as possible as you lift the knee. Then you lower. You bend if that feels right for your body, pulling the foot towards your butt. And then you do that 2 more times. Press the foot into your strap or your hand. Lift the knee. Lower and come down. Last one. Press the foot away. Lift. Ooh, can I stay level when I do that? Lower. If you're bending the foot to the butt, pull it a little deeper. And then release and let that go. Wiggle a little bit there and then slowly roll to your side or push up with your arms. So that way you get a little bit of taking your leg into hip flexion, hip extension. You get a little side to side and a little circle, a little spiral of how the legs connect into the fascia of the trunk. And that way you can move those legs in all directions. If you're looking for more ways to show up consistently in the new year so you can really make progress, come on over to our virtual studio at kairastudios.com/virtual-studios. I'm Nicole Watkins, teaching for Kaira, and we hope you stay strong, stay healthy, and stay home. Bye.